from now on, we have to share Bernie. We have to share him with the nation and with the world, and probably most of all with history. But today, for one last time, he's still ours. And so we speak with one voice in that chant that people have heard throughout this country this last year. Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. From the top of Mount Mansfield to the shores of the Connecticut, from the hump on Theo's hump to the top of the Vermont, from the gorges of the Champlain Valley to the forests of the Kingdom, from Barre to the Old North End, from the Derby Bars of Derby Line to Prairie Hill and Barre, all Vermont says the same thing.
Let us now bring that revolution to Vermont. Let's elect a governor committed to economic justice and to fighting inequality.
You all are part of something incredible. We are all here together part of something incredible, where we are going to work to bring Vermont values to the rest of the nation and work to make our nation a better place, starting with Bernie Sanders, working with all of us.
And for spreading Vermont values across the whole United States. Let's hear it for Bernie Sanders.
What we have seen Bernie do across the country is nothing short than change democracy forever.
Yes.
But what Bernie will tell you is that what he is doing, what we are all doing, is not about one person running for president. It's a movement. It's a movement that started here in Vermont and must continue here in Vermont. Bernie's fight is our fight.
But obviously, coming from Vermont, it was very, very gratifying to me to receive the support of 86%, is that the people back home are the people who know you best. So it was not just a real good jolt for our campaign, but emotionally for Jane, for myself, and for our family. We so much appreciate the kind of support that we get back home. As all of you know, what this campaign has been about is to revitalize American democracy, to take on the economic establishment, to create an economy that works for all of us, not just the 1%, to end the corrupt campaign finance system, which allows billionaires to buy elections, to radically reform a broken criminal justice system, which has more people in jail than any other country on earth, to make sure that our country leads the world in addressing the very, very dangerous crisis of climate change. We have won over 45.5% of the pledged delegates. Vermont today is looked upon as one of the great progressive states in this country in so many ways, and you have made that happen. All of you have. So thank you so much for your support. I hope to be home soon and see you all. Thank you.
For delegate, district level delegate on the women's side, Maria Rinaldi. I believe it's Laura Simon. And Ashley Andrews.
Hi, my name is Ashley Andrews, and this is my daughter, Dalia. As a single mother, my concern for her future and my passion for justice and equality have caused me to become active in politics, including running for House of Representatives and being an active member of Upper Valley Young Liberals. Young people deserve representation, so please vote for Nick Clark, Noah Detzer, and myself, Ashley Andrews, to show young people across the country that it is our responsibility to be involved.
I will take that message to the DNC, and we will change the superdelegate status, because there's no way that a single person should have 10,000 votes.
Yeah.
And go Bernie.
When the Sanders campaign started happening, I realized that I needed to be part of that again. So I got energized.
For this fragile planet, for our planet's people, and for all future generations, I hope indeed to represent Vermont at Philadelphia this summer, because these green mountains are my home.
DNC. It's badly needed.
I'm 48, Theo Talcott. This is Edward on the thing. I'm a videographer of a amazing program called Bernie Blackout News. It's on cable access as well as YouTube. If you elect me, I will film relentlessly inside the convention and make sure the truth gets out. Because as you know, the corporate media is not doing its job. If you watch MSNBC and Tuesday night, you wouldn't even have known what happened in Nevada, where we got robbed of delegates. We have to stand together. Second-tier delegates in Nevada are going to come back to us. We're going to fight like hell in Philly, and we're not going to be denied. Come to Philadelphia, even if you don't become a delegate. Don't be denied.
And we are going to win this election and keep Donald Trump in Trump Tower.
We stand at a crossroads where our choices are essentially Donald Trump or America as we know it. And we have to fight back. We have to show what makes Vermonters so proud of what we do, and that is that we are that light at the crossroads. That we will continue to open our arms to refugees from Syria or wherever folks need support, and that we will welcome them here.
So you're a super delegate?
I'm the only super delegate. There's only one super delegate in Vermont, that's me. That's the only one that we should have, too.
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking.
So super delegates are crazy. They're like Pfizer lobbyists. It makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I'm here fighting for the truth and justice in the American way.
And you're a Bernie man, obviously?
I've been a Bernie man since I was in Burlington in school.
Today at the Vermont Democratic Convention, no surprise, the nearly unanimous vote in the state of Vermont for Bernie Sanders, somebody that I've known since 1971 and whose progressive positions have been completely consistent in what is it now 45 years. And the time now in the state of Vermont is to go ahead and implement the same progressive agenda on the state level, meaning a $15 minimum wage. That's the Bernie Sanders agenda. That's the agenda that we need for Vermont. And that's why I'm running for governor on the same agenda, because we have shared for 40 years the same principles.
Some progressive Bernie cookies.
Hi. My name is Keisha Ram. I'm a four-term state legislator from Burlington and a candidate for lieutenant governor. I'm really excited by the energy of the convention here today. This is Bernie country. I think that was well represented, and I think that Vermonters are in the perfect position to go to the convention and help make real and lasting change based on our Vermont values and the ones that Bernie's taken on the road.
Yeah, you know Ashley Andrews, right? Yeah, she's, I'm in her group, Upper Valley Young Liberals.
Nice.
You have her support?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
High five.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
man.
Hey, friend, tell me why.
Just because he supports Bernie Sanders, he stands for the same things Bernie Sanders stands for, and if that's what you're about, then I'm about you.
Good luck, guys. There we go, Bernie Blackout News. On the scene.
Thank you. How you doing? Dave Zuckerman. I'm a state senator from Chittenden County. I've actually served for 14 years in the House and 4 years in the Senate. And every race I've run up until this point in all those races, Bernie supported me and I've supported him. I actually cut my teeth volunteering for Bernie in 1992, and he introduced me to honest, straightforward economic justice politics. And that's what he's doing right now across the country. We couldn't be more proud of him. And running here in Vermont for lieutenant governor as someone who's been carrying that same message of economic justice, environmental justice, climate change issues. I happen to be a farmer with my spouse. I'd be the first farmer elected statewide to governor or lieutenant governor in 50 years in Vermont, an agricultural state. And I think it's critically important we work on everyday economy for working class people. And when we do that in a country that's got as much money as ours does, then I think we'll see the revolution take over and people looking out for each other while we look out for ourselves. And that's what community is all about.
So you're going to be a delegate in Philadelphia?
Yes.
And you're just going to stand for Bernie?
That's right, of course. And we're going to stand for getting rid of dirty fuels, and I think there's a lot of other stuff we'll work on down there. It'll be a lot to do.
We did not know. We did not know whether he was going to turn out to be, Ben and Jerry's cookie dough, ice cream that everyone could understand and appreciate, or whether he was going to be maple creamy, you know, beloved at home but unknown beyond the borders. We have the answer to that question now. There has been a love affair across this nation with our junior senator, and it has been an amazing thing to watch. Young people facing a daunting future. Disenfranchised people facing a daunting present. They have, in a matter of months, intuited that thing that Vermonters have known for a very long time, which is that Bernie Sanders is that fairly rare breed of politician who, when he says he is for the little guy, really means it. He shaped American politics, allowing a strong, progressive voice to emerge. We no longer have to think twice before we say what we really believe, you know. Of all the people who've run for president this last year, and there have been a lot, the most popular, the one with the highest favorability ratings, is the one who has taken on the corporations, the one who has said straight out loud what he thinks. If the media is ignoring you or mocking you, then use YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Reddit to build a media of your own. If you don't have access to big money because you're too principled to take it, then figure out how to make sure that people across America, $27 at a time, can build the kind of campaign that can compete with anyone. Above all, faced with the truly daunting cynicism that change is possible in our country, Bernie has managed through sheer stubborn consistency, boldness of vision, to bring back millions of people that the Democratic Party has been trying to reach for a very long time. Bring back young people, bring back working class people, bring back the people that are required if we're going to win in November. Donald Trump has prospered by appealing to everything that is base and low in us, to the fear and the hatred and the division that is in some measure in everyone. Bernie has countered that with a timeless message of hope, of unashamed love, and above all, of solidarity. There was a moment in the campaign, one of the debates, when someone asked him about his faith, you know, perhaps trying to make something of the fact that he was the first non-Christian candidate ever to win a primary in our country, okay? And Bernie looked at him and said, "My faith boils down to the idea that we're all in this together." The most beautiful political slogan of my lifetime is "Not me, us." Yeah. And if we're going to beat Mr. Trump in the fall, it will require harnessing that spirit, being true to that spirit. He's now among the tiny handful of truly great progressive politicians since FDR. And he's offered us an inspiring vision of what it could mean to be a Democrat. A politics that stands up to corporations. A politics that understands that our worst problems require solutions now, not next session, not some other time, but now.
There are many people out here who probably have had disappointments while I've been Speaker of the House.
We are going to have a new governor and a new lieutenant governor, a new president pro tem and a new Speaker of the House, and new committee chairs in the legislature.
A politics that's truly small d democratic. It's based not on focus groups and a finger in the wind, but on broad-based movements. Broad-based movements that alter our society to keep it ahead of the crises that threaten us. Today, when 25 hedge fund managers make as much money as every kindergarten teacher in America.
Wow.
Today, when drug makers are ratcheting up the price of their products just because they can. Today, with the news of yet another young black man shot in this country. Today, in the hottest spring of the hottest year ever measured on our Earth, with Arctic ice melting at a record pace and northern forests ablaze. Today, we need this strength, this power, this unity.
I move that the Vermont Democratic Party 2016 State Convention endorse our Senator Bernie Sanders for President.
Moved and seconded. Are you ready for the question? All in favor, please say aye. Are there any opposed? The resolution passes.
What I wanted to say is, these are times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of his country. But he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered, but we have this consolation with us. At the heart of the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. Thank you.
You know, for me, that was an incredible moment in thinking about what it looks like to be an authentic leader, like Bernie Sanders, like Barack Obama, to help move this country forward.
Frankly, I've always felt that to make change, sometimes you need to be the mosquito in the room rather than the elephant. Thank you.